I know people studying German 4 hours a day. I study 1. And most weeks I am moving faster than they are. Not because I'm some kind of a language genius. No, because I have more time than them. I have less. I have less time than almost anyone you will meet this year. Clinical rotations, patients, a full course load. The difference is 1 hour built the right way instead of 4 hours built the wrong way. Today, I am showing you the exact hour, minute by minute, where it comes from and why it works. If you think you do not have time to learn a language, stay with me. This might change how you think about time itself. My name is Yassin Moradi or WhiTeeee Galaxy. I am a healthcare student in Morocco, clinical rotations most mornings, on my feet most of the days, and every single day I still find 1 hour for German. Because I am building a real plan to study in Germany. I'm not telling you this to impress you, I'm telling you because this hour is not theoretical. It is what I actually do. Today and every day before this one. Let's get into it. The first idea, the exact breakdown of the hour. Not study German for an hour, that advice is useless. Here is exactly what happens, minute by minute. So the first idea is the first 20 minutes. Personally, I used Anki vocabulary as an example. Spaced repetition, words and phrases I already learned, reviewed right before my brain would normally forget them. This is not new material, this is making sure the old material sticks. The second idea, however, the next 20 minutes. One piece of structured input, one lesson, one grammar point, one real chunk of the language, studied properly, not 5 random videos that all say the same beginner tip. Depth over noise every single day. The third idea, the final 20 minutes, output, not input. I use personally iTalki or speaking out loud alone or writing a short journal entry in German. This is the part almost everyone skips. You can recognize a language for years and still freeze. The first time you have to speak it, output is what breaks that. The second point, where this hour actually comes from. Here's the part people always ask about. You don't have a free hour. Where does this even fit? The answer is it doesn't come from one place. Here's the idea. This is not one block. It's 3 small ones. As an example, commute time, right after clinical hours end, before bed. 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, 20 minutes at the end of the day. Here's the second idea. I'm not finding free time. I'm replacing dead time. The time I used to spend scrolling on my phone, half watching something, waiting around, that time did not disappear. It got reassigned. Here's the third idea. This only works because it is fixed, not flexible. If I wait for a free hour to magically appear on a clinical schedule, it never does. So the hour is not optional. It happens on the worst days exactly like it happens on the easy ones. That is the entire trick. Point number 3. Why one focused hour beats 3 unfocused ones. This is the part that actually surprised me. Here's the idea. 1. Long study sessions feel productive. Long study sessions feel productive. They usually aren't. After 25 to 30 minutes of real focus retention drops hard. A 4-hour session is often normally 40 minutes of learning and 3 hours and 20 minutes of your brain being in the room but not actually working. Here's the second idea. Consistency beats intensity every single time. One focused hour daily beats one exhausted 6-hour session once a week. Your brain does not build a language in one long push. It builds it in repeated small exposures, spaced out over time. Here's a third idea. The real reason this hour works is because it is boring on purpose. No motivation required, no good days needed. I do not wait to feel like it. I do the same 1 hour whether I am motivated or completely exhausted. That is not discipline. That is just removing the decision entirely. Let me bring this together. 1 hour, 20 minutes review, 20 minutes new material, 20 minutes output. Pulled from the gaps in an already full day, not from time I don't have. And done daily, whether I feel like it or not. That is the entire system. No secret app, no shortcut, just 1 hour protected every single day. If this helped, share it with someone who thinks they don't have time. Subscribe if you want to follow the rest of this process with me, and I will see you in the next one. Subscribe. Also write in the comments if you want me to talk about any particular topic or you have a specific question, whether about learning German or nursing. Please write them in the comments. I'll make sure to make a video about it. Thank you so much. Subscribe to see that video. Subscribe.